Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, it seems that Netflix is not doing so well. It seems that they're collapsing by every order of the magnitude, and let's keep that up because now we have to start canceling Netflix. We got to start making sure that they feel the pain because obviously we do not want these indoctrination shows onto our networks, onto going after kids. Now, if you want to put on a TV show and not put it on and not have it for kids, that's great. But if you're going to put this on for shows, for specifically kids, then no, we're not going to agree with that. And it's terrible. Now, it's getting worse because as we have seen here, as of yesterday when I was talking about with that stupid show, that ended park thing or whatever, well, now we're seeing that we're discriminating against white people. We have this here from the lips of TikTok saying, holy crap! It seems Netflix appears to openly boast about discriminating against white people. In their inclusion and diversity report, they celebrate that the percentage of racially underrepresented directors and lead characters has been growing significantly over the past few years. Why isn't Netflix based on qualifications instead of skin color? It says here, in 2023 of the 63 series creators of Netflix series programs, 73% were white and 27% were from underrepresented racial ethnic groups. Of all creators in 2023, were Asian, Hispanic, etc. And Netflix featured significantly more underrepresented creators in 2023. And it shows here the creators, what's here, what measures, and then it says here, and then it says that in addition to the leads of co-eds, which is from the USA Hollywood Diversity Reports, it says the percentage of underrepresented main cast series regular characters was investigated. As shown in Table 11 in 2023 of series of regular main cast characters were from underrepresented racial ethnic groups. This is a 6-year high for Netflix films and series, and significantly higher than 2022, 39%, and 2018 at 29.4%. And 2023 series, 15% were more likely to feature underrepresented main cast series regulars than Netflix films. For series, 2023 is a high point with a percentage of underrepresented main cast series regulars significantly greater than 2022 and 2018. A similar pattern was true in film, where 2023 remained on par with 2022, but significantly higher than 2018. How does Netflix compare to the broader industry? Industry-wide, 47.2% of all series regular across broadcast cable and streaming series in 2023 were underrepresented racial ethnic groups. Thus, Netflix is on par with this figure in this series offerings. So, yeah, it says, so it's not looking great. It seems like they're boasting about, not wanting about white people and stuff like that, which is crazy. We have this here from Netflix again, from Lips of TikTok saying, holy crap, show on Netflix, The Babysitter's Club pushes transgenderism on kids, shames characters for misgendering, and demands hospital staff to refer to and treat a boy as a girl. Insanity. This show is rated for children. Yeah, so we're going to watch this.
It took a while, but we finally found a file for a Bailey Del Vecchio. Is 32 Burnhill Road still the current address? Yeah. Have you been giving him fluids? If he's dehydrated, we'll need to place an IV. Have him change into this.
I don't want
Well...
I hear someone's not feeling well. Let's take a look at the little man.
Can I please talk to you two outside? I know that you guys are busy, but as you would see, if you looked at her and not her chart, Bailey is not a boy. And by treating her like one, you are completely ignoring who she is. You're making her feel insignificant and humiliated. And that's not going to help her feel good or safe or calm. So, from here on out, please recognize her for who she is.
And this is the problem that I have with this BS, right? I'm getting sick and tired of this BS. All right? When you are a male or female, you have different things, and it's obviously not hard to understand the difference between male biology and female biology. Like, for example, there are certain drugs that does not work on females. We have discovered this. And like again, this is the insanity that we have here, where like okay, you have you're a boy and a girl and you have differences. Some things will work on men, some things will work on women. If you try to address them as what they are, which is a false representation of them, you can give them the wrong. You can get, because when you put it on a chart and say, "Oh, well, this is female, but they're actually a boy," and you give them medication that doesn't work for their body because they're a female, then because they're a male, it causes a huge problem. This could cause severe issues. Whereas if you're a female and you're trying to give them, like, I think I may believe there was like actually pain medication or something along those lines, where if you get some women just it doesn't work on women, you can make them to where like if you say like, oh well, this is a guy, but they're actually a female, and you give them this medication and it doesn't work, this can make them go for severe pain or die on the table because you're saying, oh well, they're this, they're that. This is ridiculous here. Stop forcing this sick ideology onto children. This is why I say cancel Netflix, remove them from your place. There are other networks you can go and watch. You can get them online somewhere else or watch them for free, etc. You could do better here. Stop watching these things. All right, just stop supporting networks that are obviously indoctrinating our kids, are trying to indoctrinate our kids, and it's sickening. I have removed Netflix, as I said before, from my from everything. I don't support them. I don't give them money because I don't agree with supporting people with this sick ideology. If you want to be trans, go ahead and be trans, but do not be trans and force the ideology on other people, especially kids. And of course, it's backfiring because it says when you try to groom kids, this is when the stock goes down. They're not doing great. They're failing pretty bad. It looks like it's catering. Pretty quickly. And then it says, Musk doubles down on cancel Netflix calls over transgender and director Charlie Kirk post. So, again, this is something that is being big, and it's exploding. And I cannot wait for it because I want more of this to happen. I want more of the cancel Netflix to keep on going because I'm sick and tired of this type of stuff happening within our country. We need to hire people based on merit and on their skills, not because of their color. All right? Plain and simple. And these liberals are the most racist ones because they're like, oh, you need help, black people. You black people are too stupid. You can't go do anything else. So let us help you get into these things because you're too stupid to get into them. That's what happens when they do this DI crap. They think you're too stupid to get into these things, so you need extra help. No, we don't need extra help. We're plenty intelligent liberals to get into these things by ourselves. We can do it ourselves, and we can get in with our merit. Trying to force us to get in just because of our skin color is actual racism, and you guys are the most racist group imaginable. Plain and simple. Don't bar none. So that's what's happening here. So yes, cancel Netflix. Remove this from your subscription feed. You'll have more money in your bank account anyways. Because what is it, like $20 for the highest thing, and you still get ads? Why would you want to do this? Stop doing this. This is stupid. So give yourself back those $20. Find it somewhere else. You can watch it on YouTube. You can watch it anywhere else and be satisfied and save money in the long run. It's just better. All right, guys. That's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.